So I'm going to say that I strongly feel that somebody here needs to, I feel like, focus on their mental health, or they are trying to focus on their mental health, or they should focus more on their mental health, and or they are you could be somebody that it's like you need to go outside. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, I feel like you need to go outside, or you should be outside. That you're going to gain some type of healing, or this is going to be very like detrimental or like important to your mental health. Okay, you could really need to be in areas or places where it's like super green, or there's just a lot of trees, or just outdoorsy things, water, nature, animals, wildlife, critters, you know what I mean, bugs. Oh my god, do you guys remember the critter books? Do you remember the critter books? Does anybody remember those books? Anyways, whatever. We used to have like the entire set. Anyway. And it's almost like as if you desire, like you really want this this like peaceful atmosphere. You really are working on a better environment, or like a peaceful workspace, something like that. Almost like I'm getting like Zen. Maybe that's like what you need, or something like that, or even like feng shui. I don't know why I'm getting that right now. Like, maybe you need to try that, or that's maybe what is necessary. I decided to use these affirmation cards. It's like really messy. You know what? I hate it when I do them and then they fly all over the place. So I'm trying to like not do it so crazy where it's like they fly out everywhere. It says, I transform my life by transforming the space in which I live and I work. And it's in reverse. Oh my God. Okay, so listen to me. So this is definitely you creating a space that is going to be peaceful. That's going to give you a good mental space. And I think that that's like a really good thing to have. You know, you could be like changing your environment, or you desire to change, or you're bringing the change to an environment that is maybe not as calm or peaceful, or as like, yeah, it's like you want or desire some type of peace. And this is important for like your mental health. Sorry, I know this is kind of like, it's a piece of wood. My glass broke on top of my vanity, so this is like temporary for now. But anyways, there's like makeup and shit all over it. Anyway, and this is also about you. It says right here, look, it has like a little kitty with a pumpkin on it, but it came out in reverse. It says, today I share my abundance with somebody who needs a gift of kindness. And I feel like, you know, maybe you tried to share something with another person, or it's like you really want to like something could have went like a little odd or like wrong or something like that, or like you could have wanted to give to someone or help someone, and it just didn't go the way you wanted it to, or it didn't go the way as planned, or I don't know, something along those lines. It's like something here is not going as planned, and it's like, or it didn't go as planned, or it didn't go your way. Emotional health. I am gentle with myself. So you could have, it could have been, there could be situations where it's like, you know, you really need to, and relationships are in reverse. It says, I encourage conversations that connect with me, or connect me with people in an, okay, your work environment could be a little crazy. Like you could work with people, or you could work with the public, with people in an intimate and meaningful way, but it's in reverse. So it's almost like too, I feel like, you know, you could be in it, you could work in an environment where it's like you're supposed to help others, or you're helping others. And maybe it's just really chaotic sometimes, and you just want like a peaceful environment, but there's a lot of chaos, but you're also helping people at the same time. Some type of overwhelming is kind of what I'm feeling. Like maybe you need like to cleanse your space. I don't know why I'm really getting that. Like you really need to cleanse your space. Don't wear yourself so thin to the point where it's like you're spreading yourself too thin. I feel like you're helping a lot of people, or you're helping people, or you want to help people, but you got to help yourself first. This is also, anyway, okay, I'll say that later. This is about someone needing to go through some type, like you could be about to go through a transformation. Oh, stupid fly. Okay, you could be about to go through a transformation. It says my life is a constant stream of miracles. So it's like, you know, you might be kind of like, I don't know why I just got like a rock in a hard place, stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's almost like you have these really good intentions, or it's like you desire these things, but the world around you, it's like it challenges you in a way, or like you feel so challenged in a sense by the world around you. And it is, I will say, this is kind of funny. So like I was thinking about things, right? I was thinking about things about how life kind of works and the universe kind of works, right? How God works, however you want to say it, right? It's like God will literally place you in situations where like, okay, you're gonna have to do things that are difficult for you, or be placed in environments that are a little difficult, because it's meant to actually help you grow. So like example, I was placed in situations for me, okay, because everyone's different, but I'm just going to throw this as an example. It's like I was placed in these situations where I had to actually stand up for myself. And I actually was placed, I kind of thought this was funny because God has a funny way or strategic way of doing things, but it's like if we're not seeing it and we're not looking at things from like a God perspective or like a higher perspective, we're not going to see it, right? We're going to think it like sucks here and like all this shit, right? But it's like he was actually teaching me to stand up for myself, and I was placed in around a lot of people that were doing things that were unjust or unfair to other people. And I noticed that not only did I stand up for myself, but these people be like, because I chose to stand up for myself, or I chose to like fight in a sense, like for my rights or for my freedom or for fairness or for just in a situation, it was like I also was helping other people. Because these people were not gonna be able to do these things to other people anymore. And it's almost like, so I was placed in these situations where like I had to stand up for myself. I was by myself. And I had no one to rely on but God. So it's kind of like that. It's almost like, you know, even like with patience, you know, if you have a hard time with patience or something like that, it's like you're going to be placed in environments where, like you're dealing with a lot of like chaotic shit, and you're going to have patience, or you're going to have a lot of people around you that are going to tempt you, or you're going to be tempted to want to do things in like a quick energy, like almost like in a Knight of Wands energy, very fast without thinking. And it's like you're going to be placed in situations where it's like you're going to get stuck, and now you're going to have to think, and you're going to have patience, because now I swear to God, every time I leave my damn doors open, sorry you guys. The other day I had like a fly from hell come in here during the day, and I was like, damn it. Anyways, I need to get one of those like electric fly swatters. But it's like you're going to be placed in situations where you're going to be tested in those areas, even in partnerships, relationships, in environments where it's like, wait a minute, is this the environment? Like, do I need to move some things around? Do I need to change my environment? Do I need to bring change into the environment? What changed in my environment? Now I'm feeling this way. Like, there's just times where it's like you have to slow down and you have to meditate. Like, sometimes you have to slow down in order to see shit. Or you will literally like miss it, and then a tower happens. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, slow down. And it's like, yeah, you could have really great intentions, but it's like, this is also about like having patience, having faith. Like, I feel like you're kind of being tested right now a little bit. I don't think this is like a major test, but you could be a little like irritated, like kind of like how this dog is. Like, fuck. But it says be gentle with yourself. So it's kind of like, don't be so hard on yourself right now. Like, something about like, this is going to pass. But all these cards kind of came out in reverse. So I feel like someone's kind of like irritated, or maybe even like fed up a little bit with like shit, or like their environment. They're trying to cope with it or something like that. You're trying to like deal with it the best that you can, without like self-sabotage, or even like without some type of pattern, whatever that like you've been used to for such a long time. It's like you're doing things a little different. So it's like, trust me, whatever it is that you're doing, it's like it's going to be rewarded. Okay, this is just like a little test. But just continue doing whatever it is that you're doing. cheerfulness. It says, it is spring again. The earth is like a child that knows poems by heart. This, you know what? Things might be changing during springtime. Let's see what else. Cheerfulness, love at first sight, and proud spirit. When I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. Maybe somebody here misses their partner. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. Elegance and patience. Nature and patience. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. So didn't I say something about having patience? What up, Amanda? Who else is on here? Who else owned it? Who else tuned in? Hold on, let me see here real quick. All right, let's see who else. Blissful pleasure. Follow your bliss, and the universe will open doors where there were only walls. And this is sweet pea. Sweet pea flower. Okay. Hibiscus, beauty and happiness in reverse. Faithfulness and modesty came out. Okay. It's almost like the universe is trying to teach you, or God is trying to teach you, I guess you could say, whatever. When I say the universe, bitch, I'm talking about God. Okay. Same shit. I had somebody try to like argue with me the other day, and I'm like, okay, so I'm not gonna argue with you. Like, we're done with the conversation. I don't text you or like just email you out of the blue or message you about your, like, you know, what you need to believe in or whatever. Anyways, it was a family member, but just saying, I'm not going to argue with anyone. Just if anybody needs to know what that means, that's what I'm saying. Just to clarify that for those who are like judging people's words or terminology in spirituality. Okay. Anyway, so I feel like the universe is trying to tell you that, it's like, what is it? Those who wait. It's like something about like those who wait. Good things come to those who wait. There you go. And it's like, you know, this is also, it's like still being happy without being, you know, if you're missing your person, like I said, I feel like somebody misses their person or they're longing for their person. Okay. But it's like good things come to those who wait. So it's almost like the anticipation of waiting, but yet also having that time to like gather your thoughts or get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? And it's like patiently waiting for that person, not rushing into connections, not being in a Knight of Wands energy, not doing shit like just in the heat of the moment, or just, you know what I'm saying? But this is also about, you know, you could be doing things a little differently. And like, because you're doing things a little differently, you are going to be a little challenged when life kind of throws you in weird environments, or just like having shit be kind of not the way you want it at this moment. But I'm telling you now, like, just be patient. Don't be hard on yourself. These are little tests right now. And wherever you are at 2 years ago or 3 years ago or 4 years ago, it's like, what has changed? I want somebody to like reflect on where they were in the past compared to where they are now during this time, and notice the changes. Notice the changes. Notice, you know, I always think that that's important to look back at your growth as well, and like kind of see like, okay, what's different this time? What's changing? So it's like, whatever this test is, I feel like it's not as serious as maybe something that you went through in the past. So it's like, you know, if you're missing someone, or you're waiting for somebody, or just waiting for the right person, you haven't met them yet, it's going to be worth it. Okay. You still have things that you need to accomplish or that you need to learn. And it's almost like God's going to bring in this person at the right time. It's almost like the universe is going to bless you with whatever your heart desires, because you're willing to do the work, and because you have a lot of faith. I also feel like, even if, you know, this is something that has to do, like, let's just say like your physical appearance. Your physical appearance, this is deeper than that. Like, whatever connection, maybe you feel, maybe you're not feeling yourself, or maybe you just kind of feel like you have other things that you're worried about. You don't need to look gorgeous 24/7. You don't need to have, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, with beauty and happiness here, it's like maybe you don't feel that great, but it's like, or maybe you're used to, I don't know, maybe looking a certain way, or maybe other people are used to looking a certain way or something like that. But it's like, look, with faithfulness and modesty, it's like you're saving yourself for someone else. And I feel like if this, there could be like this spark, like this growth for you, or like this glow up for you in the springtime. And it's like, if you meet this, you could even meet this person during the springtime, or you could meet up or something like that in the springtime. But it's like you're holding yourself off for someone else. It's like you don't want to attract other people. It's like really you actually don't want to attract other people to you. You could be somebody who's motherfucking sexy, bitch. Either way, but it's like maybe you're not making yourself available, or you're not putting yourself out there like that, or maybe you're just very modest, okay, very private about yourself, your body, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? At this time, because it's like you're focused on other things. You're not focused on your outer appearance. But maybe you might be more focused on that, you know, in spring, next spring. So, you know, this is also about you working on yourself and like receiving some kind of knowledge. It's like you're not worried about that. I don't know. I just feel like once your mind, there's a reason why your mind right now is important, or like your mental health is really important, because I feel like this has a lot to do with like some sort of like physical health as well, or even just, you know, you feeling good about yourself, because I feel like it takes more than just your outer appearance to feel good about yourself. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like, I don't know. It just, when your mental health is off, I feel like everything else is off. You know what I mean? So I feel like even if, and not even really physically, but it's like, you know, there's just other things I feel like within yourself that God wants you to heal from, learn from, and something about patience. Something about your mental health and patience, and like working on you, like just focusing on the inside of you is what makes you beautiful. And that's what's going to make you beautiful. Pink rose. The pursuit of perfection then is the pursuit of sweetness and light, but it's in reverse. It's like you could be somebody that you're perfectly imperfect. You know what I mean? It's like you shouldn't strive or thrive on, you know, perfection, but just progress. Okay, if somebody is like worried about that, it's like, look at determination. It's almost like this has, it's like you're motivated off of, I feel like maybe you could be somebody that's like self-motivated, or like you're a self-starter or something like that. But there could have been someone in the past where they could have been motivated off of how you looked. Like if you didn't look, like somebody here could have also been jealous of you on how you used to look, and they think that you're not looking that good these days, or you're not, I don't know, like maybe you're not worried about your outer appearance like you used to, because it's something that they did. It's like this person feels like they're better than you, or they are, it's almost like a competition in a way. Like if you don't look super good or super pretty or something like that, it's like they like it when you don't. Something like that. Or somebody here might not want anyone to look at their partner. Like somebody wants you to look that way because they don't want anyone to look at you. Like they want you to be modest. Like they want you just for them. But it's not in like a weird abusive way. This is so funny. This is kind of funny in a way. And it's like, it says you can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. So it's like there could have been a situation where it's like if you're with somebody, or you're missing someone, or you're at a distance from someone, it's like they don't want anyone to look at you, or they don't want anyone to have you. But it's like they might not show this, okay? They might not say this, but they are very much attracted to you. Like they are extremely attracted to you. So it's like even if you feel like a certain way, they are fucking in love with you. They are like head over heels for your ass. Okay, trust me. Like this is something like that. It's kind of funny. But whoever their ex is or something like that, or it's like they feel like when you look like, I don't know, it could be like bun up and like sweats or something, like because you're not, you know, your titties hanging out, your ass hanging out, like that means that, you know, they feel good when they look pretty, but it's like it doesn't matter because they're fucking, it shows how insecure they are with other things. Okay, by getting motivated off of somebody else's like appearance, like, oh wow, look at, I look better than them anyways, like type shit, like, so they feel better about themselves. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, I hope that that makes sense with somebody. But it's almost like you're very determined to do anything you put your mind to. And I feel like to this person, they feel like they're so in love with you, not because of your appearance, but because of your creativity. It's like they fell in love with you because of who you are. This person does not give a fuck about your appearance. I mean, they think that you're beautiful or you're very handsome or attractive. This fucking fly, bitch. Look at this shit. It's like they literally, oh my god, and these lights are not helping. It's like a little fucking baby fly. Anyway, so it's like they really do. They like absolutely love you. They love how you are. That's what this is. It's like, and whoever the fuck they were with before, it's like they tried to compete with your looks, but it's like it doesn't matter how much they compete with like looks or how, like, as if they just really love you for who you are. Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. All right. Sorry, I had to take that call. Okay. Somebody say yes. Can you hear me? Yes, yes, yes. The hearts mean yes. Okay. It says the best things in life are the people you've loved, the places you've seen, and the memories you've made along the way. And I feel like, look at this fucking stupid fight. Okay. And it's like somebody here feels like whatever memories that they have with you, even if you're not with this person right now, like physically, they are memories that will last them a lifetime. It's like when they think about you, it puts a smile on their face. Or when they think about like memories that they've had with you, like funny times or something, like somebody here thinks you're silly. I don't know why I got silly. This literally, can somebody hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hold on, are my comments off? Oh, okay. Like, bitches, can you hear me? Okay. Just want to make sure, bitch. Okay, thanks. Okay. All right, cool. Ew, look at the fly. I fucking killed it. Bitch. All right, that was disgusting. Sorry. I swear to God, every time I leave my fucking, like, I open the door and it's hella windy right now too, but still, like, fucking, I open the door and a fucking fly. Anyways, who cares? All right. And it's like whatever memories that they've made with you, it's like they never want to, like, they can't ever forget you. Like, you're somebody that's unforgettable. I don't know why I'm getting that, like, unforgettable. Yeah, it's like somebody here is unforgettable. And it's like it's almost like, and it says right here, it's on top of the elegance and patient. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. So it's like they think about you a lot. It's like whoever this is a fucking juicy ass love reading, but we're gonna get into some other shit here in a minute. But it's like you're not rushing. Okay, whoever you are, this is what I'm getting. Like, even if, let's just say, like, you're not with this person, it's like you would rather wait before laying down next to somebody else. Does that make sense? Because even if you're laying down next to somebody else, it's like it's still not that person. It's still not your person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're learning that you would rather just wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody that also feels the same way. Like, they would rather wait a lifetime than jump in a connection with somebody else that's just not you, or be in like these, you know, lustful connections, because you could have 10 different lustful connections, and none of them can be this one person. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're just never fulfilled. It's just filling that temporary empty space for that moment, but it's like even that is not worth it. Even that is a waste of time to them. So it's almost like they're just, this is something that's like natural, that's like organic, that is going to grow like just naturally. This is something that's just unraveling perfectly the way that it is. And it's like, you know, even if you're not seeing the fruits of your labor, this is the second time I've gotten that too. Like something about not seeing the fruits of your labor yet. You've planted those seeds and they're, trust me, they are growing from underneath. You just cannot really see them yet. It's like you're following your heart or something like that with follow your bliss is here. It's like you're meant to follow your heart. You're meant to follow whatever it is that God is guiding you to do. That's what you're supposed to do. Like, so if you've ever like, you know, listened to people in the past, felt pressure to be in these relationships, especially even just for me, myself, like personally, like, you know, like, and I can't really say just only females, because I know men that have felt pressured to be in like weird situations with women. But I feel like, you know, sometimes you like get into like situation, you're like, I don't even want to be around this person. Why am I fucking doing this right now? Like, and I feel like that's for anybody, I guess. Like, you know what I mean? You're just like, why am I doing this right now? I don't even want to be around this person, but you're just doing it anyway. It's like, this is someone that is like, you've healed yourself. Somebody here has healed themselves or healed like issues that you had. And it's like, look, with power and healing, to get what you love, you first have to be patient with what you have. This is about you having this environment, because I noticed that these cards under here with these daily affirmation cards, it's like something about patience and like almost working right with whatever environment that you have, even if it is hard, right? We were talking about that in the beginning. It's like, this is something that you're trying to, like I said, like you're trying different methods or different ways to like function in whatever environment that you're in, even though it's not the ideal environment, but you're trying different methods to have healthy mental health. Like I said, somebody here might need to try feng shui. Somebody here might need to go outside in nature. So like if you're somebody that's like outdoorsy or you like to be outdoors and you haven't gone outdoors in a while, it's time to go outdoors. It's time for you to spend time with nature. This is like something about, this is going to help you connect with source. And this is going to help you heal. But I feel like this is also about you being patient and not rushing into shit or doing things too quickly, because it's like, you know, before you're already healed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like, you know, not being able to take off a cast from like a broken leg, right? It's like if you take it off too soon, your bone is still brittle, right? It's going to break and you're going to have to be in that situation where you're going to have to put that cast on again. And then it's like you keep delaying this process, but it's not denying you anything. It's not saying, no, now things are ruined. No, but you keep delaying yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you're causing these blockages and delays for yourself. You're wounding yourself again. You're not completely healed. And now you have to start over. So it's like you're realizing that you don't want to make these mistakes anymore. You don't want to delay your process anymore. And you're willing to be patient with yourself. It's almost like you've had no choice but to learn some type of patience about a process or your path. You know, and people are so fucking judgy or like judgmental. And it's like, what are you so focused on what another person has? Like, I always remember someone saying growing up, like, well, you're supposed to do this at this age and you're supposed to, you know, it's supposed to. It's like, no, you're supposed to mind your own fucking business is what you're supposed to do. And what you're also supposed to do is do what's best for you, not what's best for somebody else that they felt they needed to do on their path that they just didn't have the balls to do, or they didn't, it didn't work out and they just don't have the balls to step outside and do what they were supposed to do. So they feel like you're supposed to do what they couldn't do or they did do, even if it worked or didn't work out. You know what I mean? It's like, that's not how life is supposed to be. You know, you can't please everyone. And it's like, the more you do that, the more you're going to delay your path and like moving forward, I kind of feel. with victory and conquest in reverse, and then beauty and health. It's like, you know, you could be somebody that, you know, you could have like sabotaged. Okay, somebody here could have had like an eating disorder. I just got eating disorder. Like somebody here could have had some type of eating disorder, possibly on how they looked physically, or they were willing to do like extremities, or it's like even if you looked good on the outside, on the inside, it's like you were losing a battle internally. Like you weren't healthy. You know what I mean? It's like, and because you weren't healthy, it's like that was a mental health issue you needed to address, or deal with, and understand, like, but why do I feel this way? Why? Like, where does this stem from? Where does this come from? This could be something childhood related, you know. But this is really about you feeling like you don't have any victory. You're not going where you need to go, or you haven't been able to get to where you want to go. And it's like, but you have this, I don't want to say this thought or like this idea, or you have this intuition, like what you do need to do, but it's like pressure or something. It says, he who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. So this is also about overcoming people who have power and control over you. This could also be some kind of issue that you know, you needed to learn that you're not in control of other people, but you're in control of yourself. And I also feel like not only that, but like stop allowing other people to try to control you, and then they don't even have control over themselves, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you see how this chain reaction just kind of starts, and it just like, it's just senseless. Like now you're allowing things to control you. A disorder, an addiction, a family member, a friend, whatever it is. It's like you've allowed that, and then it's like you feel like you have no control, and then you want to try to control yourself by, or have some type of control based off of what you can control and eat or not eat, or what you can control, like you know, or what you feel like you don't want to have control over. Like some people don't want to have control. They want to escape their reality, and they don't want to have any control. Some people do. They feel like that's their control. It's like if they can control other people, but they don't have control over themselves. It's some kind of a control issue. Well, I only want to eat this, or I don't want to eat this, or I can control what comes in and out of my body. It's something like that. But this was something that you needed to learn, was not allowing other people to try to overpower you. Especially, I feel like no one, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, this is something that it's like, you could look beautiful on the outside, but you just were miserable. You're just not happy. You know, this could even be, you know, secret addictions that were unhealthy for you and very like toxic for your mind. Okay. And this had to do with how you looked. You wanted to make sure you looked good at all times, or you looked beautiful at all times. You know what I'm saying? But people didn't really realize how ugly you felt inside. You know what I'm saying? Like something really deep, and like something just deep like that is kind of what I'm getting. I've never really had anything like that, like a read like this. Okay, anyways. It's Galilantry. It says, grant me a single smile. It says, sweet William, small has form and aspect bright, like the sweet flower that yields great love, delight, Jove delight. All right, whatever. Anyway. Okay, so this is blocked off. So it's almost like somebody here is like, you're not flirting with people. Like, you're somebody that could be like a natural flirt, or you're someone that you could have like, someone here, it's like you, in the past, you could have been like afraid to smile or afraid to talk to people, because it's like, you know, maybe they might get the wrong clue. Like, I can't stand that shit. Hey, bitch, you know what I'm talking about? It's like you say have a nice day, or you want to engage in conversation. Now somebody wants to fuck. Like, damn, bitch. Like, I was just saying have a nice day. You know what I'm saying? That might be cute, but fuck, that don't mean I want to be with your ass now, bitch. Hey, now they're trying to wife you up and shit. Like, what? Now they want to fuck. Now they want to, like, damn. You know what I mean? Hey, I was just trying to engage in conversation and shit. I was just being me. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, motherfuckers might be taking shit the wrong way. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. So it's almost like you. Okay, I love this. I love this one with Iris being here. This is literally about you. You are in control. It's like about you realizing that you are in control on how you want your life to go. Because we're having like how all these cards were in reverse, I was saying, it's like, even if your environment's a little hectic, even if you want to help people or you're trying to help people and you're trying to change something about yourself, your environment, you know, it's like you can't really move in a, you know, you can't move the way as fast as you want to, but I feel like you know that being patient, or it's like you kind of don't have any choice but to kind of stay where you are right now, or you're at where you're at in your path, and it's like you're also not going to self-sabotage. You're also not going to, you know, try to get fulfilling, like temporary fulfillment from things, people, places, and things. But it's like, but I'm going to do Zen. I'm going to, what is it called? Zen. I'm going to fucking yoga. I'm going to fucking, I don't know, read a book. I'm going to go outside and spend some time in nature. I'm going to do breathing exercises or something like that. Like, this is kind of like what you're trying to do. It's like you're trying to make the best of whatever situation you're in right now, even if you don't have your lover, even if you're, you know, not a millionaire, even if you're in your, you know, sweats with your hair up every day, whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're, I don't know, wherever you want to be at, it's like you're not there yet, but you know that it's important for you to take the long route. It's important for you to have patience. It's important for you. It's like you could have what you want, but you got to be willing to do the work. And not only that, but you also have to understand, like, you cannot rush things. But you have to learn how to make the best out of situations and look for stars, right? It was like saying, look for stars, look for rainbows when it rains, look for stars even in the darkness. Because it's like, there's still beauty there in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to find that beauty, that, and you can't just, you know, ruin everything and start over every time. You know, it's like you can't always do that. How long are you going to do that for? How long are you going to run for? How long are you going to, you know, ignore these issues that you have that have become so serious that it's like, damn, like I really do have to fucking like make the best out of the situation, learn from it, and take accountability from it. You know what I mean? So it's like possibly a situation like that, where it's like, yeah, things are kind of like annoying, or maybe like, you know, you could be somebody that's very positive, but it's like the people around you or your work environment, coworkers, your family are just fucking like, I don't know, maybe arguing, or there's just drama or something, you know, and you desire some kind of peace, but you're placed in these fucking hectic ass environments. What's the lesson in that? What are we learning from that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that you need to do instead of doing whatever you normally would do? You know what I'm saying? This is like, I don't know why I just got game changer. So it's like, you know, things are going to really change for you. Okay. It's like you could be doubting. Look, with trust in reverse and success, it's like you could be you could be questioning yourself, like, or doubting kind of like a process, like doubting, like, am I ever going to be successful? Am I ever going to what up, Washington? Am I ever going to have this person come in? Is this always going to be like this forever? And I swear to you, you're like this fucking close, bitch. I'm serious. I'm dead ass. Okay. Dead ass. What up, quadruple zero? Double up, like double zero. You're double zero. All right. So, and it's like, you know, you could have had a lot of issues where it's like, you know, relationships weren't working out. They weren't fulfilling. You know, like I was talking about, you know, you could be feeling like, damn, like, you know, I have all these goals, and you're what up, neighbor? How's the weather out there right now? Is it cold? I bet you it's freezing like a motherfucker over there, huh? And it's like, you know, trust the process. Do not doubt that you're going to be... It's like people could have doubted that you were going to be successful or some shit like that. Or you weren't going to be successful. Raining. When it rains, it pours, right? And I feel like, you know, people didn't think you were going to be successful. They didn't trust that. They were like, yeah, right. This person's not going to be successful. Or it's like, you know, and it's like... It's like you would have loved people that it's like, but they were a fucking fail, or you felt like, you know, you poured a lot of love into people and it's -2. What up, Melly? Where are you at? Where are you at, Mel? And I feel like, you know, this is a big thing for you because it's like, you know, you didn't think you were gonna have success. It's almost like you knew these people were not for you. Oh, in Canada, that's right. Shout out to my Canadians out there. It's 40 degrees. Oh, hell no, cold as fuck. I bet right now the wind. It's like 66, I think, over here. Yeah, it's 65, and it's windy as fuck right now. Actually, it just kind of stopped, but it's been pretty windy out here. It's been pretty fucking chilly. We'll say that. Over here. Yeah, and I feel like, you know, these are people that it's like you knew they were not going to work out, but it's like you poured way too much love into them and it's like they just failed. You know what I mean? Like just complete fail when it came to these relationships. And it's like these are people that they were happy when you were, look, with happiness and freedom in reverse, like, come on. It's like these are people that were happy when you were like bound, chained, had no freedom. You know what I'm saying? Like these are people that didn't want you to free yourself. They didn't want you to really truly like honor yourself. Like these are people that just were low vibration. It's like they didn't give you the credit that you deserved. You know what I'm saying? But you were giving them more credit than they deserved. Like how the fuck is that? No, bitch. Yeah, it's like you had to go through this rebirth. You had to go through this change. Okay, this was important for you. It's like you needed to go through rebirth. And it's like you needed to realize, like, if you're going to be around a bunch of people and you're still going to feel like you're by yourself anyway, well then, peace, bitch, and fuck your ass. You know what I'm saying? Also. And it's like, you know, this also has to do with, it's like, look, change and patience here. It's like, you needed to learn how to be patient in relationships and just not rush into relationships, or not even just being patient with yourself. Being kind to yourself. And it's like you're somebody that if you have left these relationships already or you need to, it's almost like you know, this is why you were in a lot of relationships or your relationships have not worked out, is because you're rushing into them too quickly also. So like even if the relationship's great, it still needs more time, like, you know, dating somebody, or not just something about like rushing shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it needs more time to grow or something like that, or it needed more time to grow. And it's like, you're not holding resentment here with grief and envy in reverse. Like, you're not... It's like, people didn't want you. It's like, they know how you are. And it's like, something about them, like, bothers... It's like, it bothers them that you're not jealous of other people. Like, you could have been around... Okay, so you could have been in relationships where they were around a lot of envious or jealous, like, women or men. And they always could have had you like in third party situations or like third wheel shit. You know what I'm saying? Or like these weird situationships where it's like threes are like, no, bitch. And it's like those people could be envious of you, but it's like you did not give a fuck about these people. It's like if you're secure, I guess, in a sense of like your position or something in like a relationship, you're not really going to be envious or jealous of another person, but it's going to bother you that somebody wants to go that low or disrespect you. But it's almost like it uplifted these people or this person or whatever, because you still took them back. So it makes them feel good about themselves, you know what I'm saying, that you still want them despite them, you know, cheating or whatever the case is. And it's like that bothers people, that you're not envious, that you're not jealous, you know, or you could be somebody that, you know, you had other issues, but you definitely aren't somebody maybe that's jealous. Okay. These are people that were jealous or envious of you, and that is a real thing. Like, for somebody's partner to be jealous of them, okay? For somebody to be actually jealous of their own partner, it's like people would laugh at you. They think it was funny when you were at, you know, when you were not at peace with yourself, or you just went through a lot of shit. It's like these people, they could have fucking laughed at you. They thought it was fucking funny. Yeah, they could have thought it was really funny until, like, it really, really wasn't fucking funny one day. Until they started receiving motherfucking karma and shit. Somebody here was doing spell work. Oh, so somebody here was doing spell work in jail, or somebody here was doing spell work in like a place where there was no service. Somebody here could have also been doing, I don't know why I'm getting like a group of people. These are people that they could like to drive somewhere, like go out somewhere where there's like no service. These are people that do like work together, okay, or some kind of, I just got like chanting, or some kind of, yeah, something like that. They do it together, and they do it where like no one sees them or something like that. Yeah, these are people that have been doing spell work to try to cover up whatever it is that they did. But look, rainbow after the storm. So yeah, you could be in a place where it fucking, what up, D? Where it does rain. You know what I'm saying? It literally could. That's funny. Somebody here has like unrealistic expectations about the past, or like they keep thinking about some like stupid ass shit from the past. Like they can't believe that they know why they're going through karma. And this is someone who literally knows like why they're going through karma. This is somebody that knows exactly why. Look at judgment. Because they were focused on someone else, and now they're receiving like bad news. Someone that could have a warrant for their arrest. They're under heavy judgment right now for what they did. Yeah, look at the devil. Yeah, this is somebody that's in an addiction. This is somebody that's in an addiction. This is an ex. This is somebody that struggles a lot with addiction, and this is somebody that you no longer want to talk to, because it's like you could realize that by being connected to this person, it's like you could have received a lot of bad karma, or you could have gone through a lot of like weird shit, yeah, with this person, like just random unnecessary things, okay? This is somebody too that held back, or you could be holding back from this person because you're realizing that if you, like, whatever money you had, let's just say, like, being connected to this person, it's like you never were able to keep it. And it's like, well, this person could have been doing like spell work or whatever, right, on you. And it's like, if you've recovered from some kind of addiction, or you are wanting to, it's like you're needing to rest, or you need to rest, or you have to rest. Yeah, and I feel like this is somebody that it's like, whatever it is that they have asked for, it's like they're not receiving it. Somebody here could have literally paid somebody else to do it, but I feel like to do spell work. But it's like they lied. They lied about some type of money here as well. And it's like you could be somebody who's rejecting this person, or you're not feeling rejected. Like, this is so lame. Like, someone here wanted you to feel rejected. They wanted you to feel stupid or something like that. Because it's like they wanted you to not have faith. They wanted you to purposely lose faith or something like that, after making up some kind of a lie about you. Like, they wanted someone to give up, or they wanted you to give up hope, or another person to give up on their progress or something like that. Look, these two cards wanted to flip over. Tower and Wheel of Fortune. It's like whatever this tower was, it brought clarity. This also, yeah, and it's like, and you freed yourself. So it's like, if you were placed, it's like somebody here also could be doing like, if this is you, I don't know why, you could be doing like group prayer for some of you. If you're not the karmic, it's almost like you're doing a group prayer or some kind of, I don't want to say like seance, but it's almost like a, how can you say it? Like a, I don't know why I'm getting like tribal Indian, like, how do you say it? I don't know. But it's like a group, like you're saying a prayer, or you're saying like some kind of ancestral dance or something like that. And it's like, this has like freed you. You know, it's like you could have like a support group or something like that, but it's like, or a thing that you do with other people, but it's like, it's a place where it's sacred. I don't know, I'm getting like a sacred, something like that, where it's a sacred prayer, or like some kind of a ancestral thing or something like that. But it's not a bad thing for some of you. This is kind of rare. This is something that's like, yeah, you could have some kind of like Native American descent or something like that, literally. But it's like you freed yourself. You have freed yourself from somebody that you could have, you know, in the past you could have struggled a lot with the addiction. Ritual, there you go. Thank you, Seth. I love you. Okay. And thank you. Welcome to the fam bam. Thank you for subscribing. Okay. Some type of ritual here. Yes, thank you very much. Sorry, sometimes when it's late I'm like, I'm all stupid because I'm so tired. But let me just say, if you were with somebody in the past, it's like you're no longer with this person. This is somebody that, you know, that you could have just ran your money through with this person. Like, they just ran through your pockets pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have just, that's all they cared about. And you could have just been struggling a lot financially. You could have noticed like a lot of like fucked up things. It was bugging me that you couldn't hear me. I'm sorry. Thank you. I needed you right now. Must be how my spirit guides feel. Seriously. Tell me about it. For real. It's like, damn it. We've been fucking trying to tell you something. Fucking listen. And it's like, you know, now that it's like you will receive this 10 of Cups with somebody that it's like that they're actually going to be good to you. You know, this is someone that you're literally supposed to have a family with. That's not this karmic, but it's like you needed to have time away from this person. Yeah, it's like you're not trying to have any chaos. You don't want conflict. Like, you don't even want to fight or argue with this person. This person could have lied to you about another person that you are missing or you want to go towards. And it's like they've tried to block you away from having this 10 of Cups with someone else. It's like they don't want you to be with anyone else. Yeah, and it's like they're under judgment for this shit. So whatever lie they told, whatever bullshit that they did, it's like you were supposed to... This is why you were in this addictive state of mind so much, because it was like you were trying to escape responsibility that this person had placed on you, or like just... It's like you got yourself into a bind or something, like a mess that you couldn't get out of with this person. It was like, fuck, you know, it's like all roads kept leading back to this person. You're like, gosh damn, like what about this one? Let's try this one. You know, it's like, can't get away from this person. And it's like, you know, I feel like, so you knew that this was just not the person for you, but now that you're sober, you're like in this right mind. It's like you're practicing some type of like spiritual health, mental health. Like you're trying to be a better person, even if you are in an environment that is not where you want to be. It's like you're trying to still make the best out of it, because you know that in the long run, this is going to pay off. Hard work is going to pay off. Let me see, what is this? She left her 69-year-old mom at my house when she went and cheated with other guys. Oh my God, spirituality saved my sanity. Fuck no. That's crazy. That is fucking nuts. Wow. So it's not funny, but it's like, are you fucking serious? So you're just right there being a caretaker while she's taking care of other dudes? Like, that's weird. Or guys or whatever. Or girls, who knows? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, it's like, you know, you were like this provider. You could have worked for this person's family or something with this Emperor being in reverse. Or you could be this Emperor in reverse at this time. But it's like, this could have been this person's... Yeah, anyways, this could have been like a family member or something. But I feel like the King of Pentacles... Yeah, you could have been somebody that was like providing, and it just got too much. It was too overwhelming. You were insecure and you needed to change yourself. So this is like a really big life-changing experience. Whatever it is that you used to do, you're no longer going to do. This is somebody that, however you're used to getting your money, this has to do with your second house and your 8th house. And it's like, this is somebody that, whatever lifestyle you were used to living prior to this, it's like with this Hierophant energy, it's like you went from the King of Pentacles to the Emperor in reverse to the Hierophant. Like, you've made a really big transformation here. This is like one person. And it's like you had to go through some kind of judgment for living this way. Wherever your North Node is, by the way, also look into that, your North Node. Somebody here also, without even realizing, it's like you could be like writing or doing some kind of contracts for a living, or that's something that's going to be something in your future. It has to do with paperwork, or like something about looking over something very carefully. Or you could be in a situation where it's like something about looking over a contract or a situation, or something with like legalities possibly, or something like that. But it's like, this is, that's for some of you. And it's like, this Hierophant here, this is like someone doing like a whole like 360. Like they finally have found happiness after they went through a rebirth. And their life will never be the same. But you know what? They're willing to not do things how they used to do them. Like they don't want to. It's like life has gotten so complicated or overwhelmed, and you have finally woken up from some type of a pattern that you did over and over and over and over and over again, and you finally have seen and cleared out every single karmic debt. It's like you're understanding now why you do what you do, why you got into these relationships, why you had these issues with money, why, you know, it was like all the above, overwhelming yourself. You know, and this could have been taking place for a really long time, and you just were not getting it. So it's like something really serious needed to happen again and again and again until it was just like, okay, I get it. Absolutely breaking generational curses and making sure that, you know, you're not going to continue this cycle in the next life. You know, it's like, okay, cool, we're done. Let's move on. You know, it's like, this is something that was definitely going on for a very long time, and it needed to finally end. And I feel like somebody here is doing their best, or they are trying their best, and they are, it's like you are manifesting someone and a situation that you've been wanting for so long that you just feel like it just slips out of your hands like every single time. But it's like you weren't getting why. It was like, but you felt like you couldn't leave the situation, you couldn't leave situations, you know, something like that. And it's like, these are people that were just, even family members, like family, friends, whatever the case is. It's like you really needed to be alone. You really needed to have time away so you could like rethink or So somebody here, okay, this is real funny. Okay, so somebody here likes to hide themselves, or they have been cloaking themselves and about who they are for a long time to you, because I don't know why. I'm like, let me think. Hold on. Let's see really quick. Let me put these fucking cards away. The cards. Okay, hold on. Yeah, and I feel like this is somebody too has been hiding something about their stability for a long time, or I feel like there's things about someone that you don't really know. Like they like try not to, I don't know why this person does it. It's like this person tries to hide stuff, but not, you know, it's like they do it, like they try to like test you or something. Like this is somebody, or this is you. Like you like to test people, like to see what their answer is going to be, or like to see like how they're going to react or something. Like you're so weird. Okay. I can't stand people. Like I can't. I'm sorry, but if you're one of those people that are like, okay, well, I'm just going to test this person and see how they're going to act, and I'm going to do this. It's like, why do you need to trick somebody? Like just fucking say it. Just fucking do it, bitch. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know. Ooh, somebody here too is trying to hide the fact that they're trying to hide a situation too about why they're okay. So the person who's been trying to fucking do like magic pretty much this whole time, they're everything's backfired with healer in reverse and magic in reverse. Stability and concealment. Yeah, this is somebody that's trying to hide the fact that they're having issues with stability right now. They could be seeing the color red a lot right now. Sacral chakra could be off, fucked up. This is someone, yeah, you're protected. It's like, yeah. This has to do with like this person it's like they have been trying to ground themselves for so long. This is someone that's just, you could be very grounded. You could be being very private right now as well. Somebody here has totally tried to like fuck with your stability multiple times. And it's like they don't want, and it's like now whoever this witch is, this fucking false healer, this person that just does divination, like divination abuser, they don't have like anything to look like. What did I say earlier? Hold on, I was saying something earlier to myself in the fucking car. I said they can look forward to having nothing or something like that. It's like now they can look forward to having nothing, or I forgot what I said, something along the lines of that. But basically it's like somebody who is looking forward to ruining another person, now they have nothing to look forward to. They can look forward to having nothing. This is somebody whose energy is so fucking disgusting at this point. Like they just have I just got like no soul, like just dirty energy. And this is somebody too that they don't want to do the work, and they wanted you to be banished, but now they're being banished. Like everything's being reversed onto this person. Yeah, this is somebody that they did a fucking spell work or some shit like that, and it just, everything has just backfired. And it's like, this cannot be contained anymore. This is done. Like this, do you see how this pot is like boiling? I know it looks like silver coins, but it's actually like bubbles. It's like bubbling. This is somebody that it's like they've done this for the damn last time. I'm telling you. Look at this fucking fire sign. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm telling you, there's something about a fucking fire sign, but it's like they have done something for the last fucking time. For the last time. Someone here has done something way too many times, and now they pretty much hurt themselves and they've banished themselves. So the fact that someone just, I don't know, continues to keep doing this, yeah, they're trying to keep it a secret. Look at, hold on. Yeah, they're secretly like, I'm telling you something here with the springtime. Anyways, whatever. But this is somebody that has been doing this shit. They could have done this in the springtime. They could have done it at the beginning of the year. You're welcome, Washington. Powers are stripped for sure. Like, completely. For like ever. And I also had gotten a message about that earlier, but it's late. Thank you, my love. I will talk to you later.